Hey everyone, welcome to your daily news update. Quick, clear and straight to the point. We've got top stories from 28th of August lined up just for you. So plug in your earphones, grab your chai and let's get started. Global news. International condemnation mounts following attacks by Russia on Ukraine's capital Kyiv, sparking diplomatic tensions and calls for sanctions. Researchers at Northeastern University, Boston, demonstrated targeted ultrasound can trigger garbage-eating immune cells to fight brain cancers. US-China rapprochement amid US tariff fallout. Tensions eased as both nations hit by Donald Trump's punitive tariffs pursues diplomatic repair of bilateral trade ties. Marvell Technology reports Q2 FY26 results. The semiconductor firm discloses its second quarter earnings, impacting investor sentiment in data center and networking sectors. Webull, a Nasdaq-listed trading firm, also released its second quarter earnings, drawing market attention to fintech performance. Gold climbs by about 1.4% to $3,452 per ounce, driven by cautious investor sentiment following uncertain trade earnings. Vancouver labor rally targets job security. Union representatives pressure Canada's Finance Minister Ian MacKay to shield local employment from US trade hostilities. Towson dominates Norfolk State by 27-7, where freshman QB Andrew Indorf throws 3 touchdowns, shaping early NCAA football narratives. Global Photo feature captures shooting aftermath in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where at least 2 were declared dead and 6 are in a critical condition. Emotional imagery from Annunciation Church incident underscores rising concerns over US gun violence. The Hoover Institution features commentary on emerging laser tech and policy framing by Stanford's Emerging Technology Review. News from India. Landslide near Vaishno Devi kills 32. Pilgrimage halted. Torrential rains trigger a deadly landslide near the sacred shrine. Over 3,500 are evacuated and train services have been suspended. India to begin 2026 missile trials under Mission Sudarshan Chakra, a multi-layered defense force initiative. Mission Sudarshan Chakra targets completion by 2035. Project Kusha trials kick off next year. India pivots trade posture amid 50% US tariffs. Faced with tariff threats, India strengthens ties with China and Russia and rolls out economic reforms to mitigate export shock. India's small businesses seek markets beyond US. Facing sudden tariffs, exporters diversify into Europe, Africa, Asia and front-load shipments to weather disruption. Rights groups report mass relocations of Rohingya from Indian territory to Bangladesh and Myanmar, citing lacking legal protections. Supreme Court appoints 2 new judges. A pivotal judicial update enhances the bench's capacity, potentially reshaping the apex court's deliberative balance. India bids for 2030 Commonwealth Games. The National Community and Committee launches preparations for hosting the 2030 CWG, reflecting long-term sports diplomacy strategy. FIFA issues warning over football-related concerns. The global governing body sends a cautionary signal, possibly about governance and even conduct, to India and other stakeholders. The Indian Space Research Organization validates critical payload mechanisms for future satellite or mission deployment. Indian policymakers weigh in as global tensions persist between Russia and Ukraine, balancing geopolitical ties with both nations. The Rajasthan state cracks down on cheating ahead of exams, imposing a stringent ban to uphold educational integrity. News from Telangana. Historic rainfall in Kamareddy and Medak districts has recorded their highest rainfall levels in 50 years, triggering widespread floods and infrastructure strain. Schools and colleges remain flooded in Medak. Closures have been enforced. North Telangana rains to ease post-afternoon. Slight showers remain. Kitex Apparel Parks starts commercial production in Warangal. A subsidiary of Kitex Garments inaugurates operations in Telangana, boosting regional textile output. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, and Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority, IEPFA, to organize a dividend and KYC clarification event at Niveshak Shivir in Hyderabad on August 30th. Gig and Platform Workers Welfare Bill has been introduced. Telangana moves to legislate benefits for gig economy and platform workers, acknowledging rising informal labor demographics. Plans unveiled for Musi riverfront redevelopment. Officials briefed on revamping Mir Alam Lake and building an iconic bridge as part of broader urban renewal. Rachakonda Special Operation Team and Kesara Police unravel a 5 crore rupees scam, marking a major crackdown on organized crime. Flood relief efforts intensify in rural Telangana communities. Authorities mobilize resources to aid affected villagers, focusing on safe shelter and essential services. Local administration monitors reservoir levels amid deluge. Dam operators and civic agencies remain on high alert as floodwaters pose downstream risks. Clinics and hospitals in Hyderabad prepare for potential outbreaks of waterborne diseases, coordinating with public health departments. Power restoration prioritized in flooded zones. Electricity supply teams work around the clock to reinstate services to submerged hamlets. News from Hyderabad. Hyderabad-based SMS Pharmaceuticals shares spikes by 25 rupees or 10% amid positive signals following a US Food and Drug Administration FDA inspection. The Hyderabad Right to Information Appellate Authority faces backlash for denying access requests, allegedly flouting transparency laws. Hyderabad witnesses significant waterlogging disrupting everyday life and highlighting drainage responsibilities. Infrastructure upgrades and roadwork projects stall amidst heavy downpour, extending timelines. Commercial activity stalls such as long-standing bazaars are inundated, affecting traders and shoppers. Municipal authorities issue cautions over drinking water safety in low-lying neighborhoods amid flood concerns. And that's a wrap on today's headlines. If you enjoyed the update on the go, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps us keep the news coming your way. Thanks for tuning in, and do let us know if you have any stories you'd like to hear in the form of an audiobook. See you tomorrow with more incidents and stories that matter. Take care.